Hello, this is Ashley Patani, and in this episode I'm going to talk about what's going on in the town of Oakville. If you're coming from overseas or coming from another cities, these are the very basic things that might shock you when you arrive to Oakville. So before we go further, please like this channel, this video, and subscribe it, because every few weeks I come with something new that's happening here and you need to know that. See you soon. Hello and welcome back. I hope you liked this episode and you subscribe to this channel. This episode is all about the new people who are coming to Oakville. It might be from overseas, it might be from another cities or from US. These are the very basic things that might surprise you and shock you as soon as you get here. So I want to go through my list. I have prepared a list for you because these are very important things that at least you get yourself familiar, and you're not going to go under shock and surprises when you come with your family and try to explain to them what's happening. So get ready, fasten your belt. The first one, as you come here, I'm not sure where you're coming from, it's always good to know a little bit of language, of English. Predominantly everybody speaks English here. If you can find people from your ethnic group, from your background, from your country, that is a plus. But if you speak English, you shouldn't have any problem finding your way around in Oakville. Now, the things I want you to know is what we call city bylaws, or the rules and regulations. And I give you a few examples. For instance, you cannot walk with your dog outside unleashed. The dogs here, as soon as they leave the house, they technically should have a leash, so they can follow you or you can follow them, but it has to be the leash with them so you can control them. And another thing, you cannot park your car outside 24/7. Certain street has certain regulations, but basically rule of thumb, anything after 2 a.m. should have a place, like you take it to your own parking spot. So don't leave your car on the street after 2 o'clock, between 2 to 6, unless you can call the city and ask for a permit, overnight permit. They do that. So there are rules and regulations that happen in here. It's common sense in general. These are the things that you can ask other neighbors when you settle here, and these are not a big thing, so don't worry about that. The other thing here is, when you arrive here, there are few things that you have to do before you do anything else. For instance, you have to make sure your permit to stay in Canada is up to date, so you have to go to immigration center, do your paperwork. You have to apply for a driver license. You have to apply for your OHIP card, which is health card. You need that one to have it here. And these are the very first thing you need to do, your social insurance number. So that would keep you busy for the first few weeks or maybe a month until you settle, all the paperwork are in place and you have no problem. Finding yourself a medical center, a medical family center, it's not challenging. Around any corner you can find a good clinic that would accept you as their patient. Sometimes they are booked, they are full, there is no more room for any new patient. You will see that, but you can find here and there some good doctors that would accept you as their patient. But if you don't want to have a family doctor that knows you and works with you and know your history of your health, you and your family, then you're free to walk into any medical clinic and they would help you. That's no problem. The other thing here is schools for children. You technically can find out about schools and where you're going to stay outside of Canada I put a lot of clips, a lot of videos in this channel that you can refer to. Schools and schools number 2, these are 2 videos that you can refer to learn more about it. There are some links in those videos that can help you and communicate with those schools or the board wherever you are. So that shouldn't be any problem. And where to stay is another challenge for many families. Now, if you come with money and you want to purchase a house, you give me a call, I help you with that. Now, many new families coming here, for certain reason, they cannot purchase a house at this point, so they have to rent. So the rent, you have options. If you have a lot of money, you come with that. With a lot of money, then you can rent the entire house. Or certain situation, you have a smaller family, you want to rent the basement. There are rental basement available. It's always a good idea to find a real estate agent. Like I work with home buyers, home sellers all the time, myself and my team. So any one of us can help you with finding your home to buy or to rent at any time. So all you have to do is just send me a quick WhatsApp and someone from my team would be more than happy to help you. And so these are the certain situation. You can rent the basement, you can rent the entire house, or you can rent a condominium unit, 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms. So again, on this channel, there are a few episodes that I dedicated to renting or purchasing properties. So you can go back to them, or you can simply send me a quick text, email, or WhatsApp message. Tell me about your situation. I would be more than happy to help you. Now, there are community centers around here, means that's a place called community center. There are swimming pools, there are gyms, there are libraries that you can affiliate and you can start using them. Usually each community center is dedicated to that community that you are living, and that's where you can go. So that's easy to find. Now, understanding the city and the culture, this is extremely multicultural town of Oakville, and all around the town of Oakville, which we have the city of Mississauga is a huge city, and Milton on the north and Burlington on the other side of Oakville. They're all multicultural, and you can find cultural center for your community if you want to, and you can connect to them. And these are the things happen. But if you go outside, you go shopping, you want to see people from all nationality. So you will feel very welcome and comfortable here. Dealing with summer heat, yes, we have summer heat few times a year, and during the summer when the heat is extreme, you're going to hear on the news, it stays home, make sure you have AC in your home. So that's what you have to deal with in summer. Winter, we have extreme cold as well, so we go extreme different directions. So extreme cold in winter, make sure you come here, you prepare, you dress well for you and your children. So this is another thing you will see here. Suppliers, yes, you will come and you have to get your phone, you have to get your internet, you have to get your security company that is monitoring your house, and there are different suppliers for that. So whatever comes and you're comfortable, very often once you settle here, you can ask your neighbors, or if you have connections here, or you can ask us, that's fine, we can help you here of where to go, what to do, which career for the phone is strong in certain neighborhoods. Some phone companies are not there, some others are, which internet is faster, dealing with landlords when you rent a place, how you deal with the landlord. Sometimes landlords are not even in Canada, they are outside of Canada, and we can represent them. How do you deal with a bank? There are different banks here that you can go simply apply for a bank account. Of course, you have to have your passport. So these are the very first thing that when you come to Canada, you will face. Doing all your paperwork. Number 2 here is to find a place for your kids to go to school, and therefore stay in that neighborhood, find a place, rent an apartment or a basement or an entire house. These are the very first things. So that would keep you very busy. Now, if you also start looking for a job, that's another challenge you would have. But the good news here is there are jobs everywhere. There are schools, there are good communities, there are good people, there are many opportunities around here. And if you have any question, you can always give me a call when you arrive, or you can WhatsApp me, you can send me an email, and I can gladly help you to settle here in Oakville and enjoy this beautiful community. All the best, and I'd like to hear from you. Please don't forget to subscribe, send me a WhatsApp, just send me something, say you heard the video, or put on a comment that we like it, it's useful. Please, can you tell us more about transportations, anything you want. Oh, by the way, transportation, if you don't have a car, you want to buy a car, there are used car, there are brand new car, there are public transportation such as public bus. You can use Go Train. In any of previous clips that I put on this channel, I talk about them as well. But feel free to send me an email. I hope you like this episode and stay in touch. And when you come to Oakville, send me an email. Say I arrived, I like it, and enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give me a call at 647-407-4049, or you can text me, you can call me, or you can email me your questions, and I'm always here to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and hope to see you.